Welcome to the inaugural race of the Best by AI Truck Series at Daytona International Speedway. We got started with this series late, but we're ready to continue to push forward and run this schedule as much as we can. It's going to be a shortened season, but the first race in the inaugural running of the Best by AI Truck Series will start very soon. Let's get to our starting grid and meet the drivers. Daniel Bondanello starting in first in that number 7, with Jordan Herring in the 72 starting second. Bruce Dudley, and now in the 21 in trucks from Cup for Squeege Racing. In third, TJ Moon in that 97. In fourth, Worson Dicklor in fifth, driving the number 5. Aiden Schramm is qualified sixth in the number 86. Trace McDowell in that 71 is seventh. Elliot Condra in the number 9 is eighth. Wyatt Blair in the number 29 is going to be 9th. Jamie McKinney in 10th, and that 09. Dragon in the number 1 in 11th. Axel Benoit in the 12th position in the number 83. Derek Skladell is in that number 3 in 13th, with Sebastian Perez in the number 15 in 14th. In 15th is Carson Kenny in the number 8. Sean Connaughton in the number 11 in the 16th position. George Kyrfitis the 3rd in the number 4 in 17th. Cam Geethers in 18th in that number 45. Caleb Gordon in 19th in the 54. Mateo Mitchell in the 82, 20th. Colin Petrogiani in the 21st position in that 13. Donovan Kim lines up next to him, teammate, 22nd in the number 17. Aaron May, 23rd in the number 10, with Zayden Cortinas lined up 24th in that 50. And rounding out our field is going to be Justin Lee in the 55, lining up 25th, with Wyatt Miller in the 73 and 26th, Ryan Wayne in the 39, 27th, and Ryan Oppenheimer, 28th in the 80. That's rounding out our field, 28 trucks. Today, get ready to race at Daytona. And, well, it's looking to be a really good race. 25 laps, the inaugural race of the Truck Series, the 3rd division down. So now we really have something to look forward to. A lot of these drivers trying to prove a shot on why they can move up to the Public Series and try to make their way up all the way to the Walmart Cup Series. A lot of teams, as you could see. If we can get a good view on it, a lot of teams from the Cup and Xfinity and the Public Series are right here. As you can see, PSM Motorsports lining up first on the grid with their 7, 5th with the 5, and 7th the 71. George Kyrfitis Racing as the 13, the 17, the 55, and the 4. R2R Esports is here as well with the 50 and the 82. But a lot of new teams as we get ready to go green and we start pacing off. A lot of new teams. That's Chase Mazalewski's team with the number 4, or in the 4th position, TJ Moon's 97. Squeege Racing is here with that 21, as mentioned before, and the 1. Speed Demon Racing with the 10, the 9, and the 39. But we do have a lot of single car teams. We have Wyatt Miller Industries with the 29, the 86, and the 73. But once again, a lot of teams that are single car and that don't have a lot of teammates. So a big look at what a lot of these guys could do. It's going to come to the point where they have to work with their teammates or just other drivers in general if they don't have teammates. So it's a big thing to look up to, specifically with this field, with the trucks, new series, new drivers, first race. We're going to get ready to go green from Best Buy 150 very soon. This field also has the most Toyotas out of any field. Mentioned today, a lot of Toyotas in the field. Can I actually take a look at that most likely? Let me just take a look. Let's see if we can take a look. Yeah, so a lot of Chevys, a lot of Toyotas, not a lot of Fords. The Fords are very rare to be seen, only with maybe 2 teams and one car team. So 5 Fords in the field, and everybody else is Toyota. The pace car is going to pull off. We're going to get the green flag for the first lap. Daniel Bonanello is going to send it off. Green flag in the air for the start of the first race in these trucks for the Truck Series. All the hype that went down over the past couple of weeks getting this roster together, and even still, there are more drivers to come. But for now, start of a great season as Jordan Herring is going to get out in front. Top line looking very good. Bottom line has to find their way as it's all Chevys back. So now TJ Moon takes the lead. He's going to drop down. Aiden Schramm is going to pass on the top with Elliot Condra. Behind him, Elliot Condra now on the top. He's also going to go to the bottom. Jimmy McKinney on the outside. And right here, there's 45 of Cam Geethers moving to the outside to form that third line, being pushed by George Kyrgios III, who's running in both series, both Publix and trucks right now. The only driver to do that, as he will be full-time in trucks, but part-time in the... Whoa! Aiden Trim gets pushed all the way up the racetrack. He's going to have to slow down to try to get back up to the top, and he does. Him and Kanaan almost got into each other. And now top line's partially moving away and the bottom line is forming. And rolling on the bottom. Axel Benoit out front in that 83 Toyota with the 09 of Jamie McKinney. On the bottom line, the Swedesman. And now dropping is 83. As Connaughton's going to get the high line all to himself. He's going to lead that high line, and he's going to take the lead as well. He's going to drop down to the bottom. And through turns 3 and 4. 2 wide. Bruce Dudley slides up the racetrack into the second line. Almost gets turned by Trace McDowell in the back. And Jordan Herring almost gets into the 97 of TJ Moon back there. Look at the top line go. There they go. They're all pushing now. Wyatt Blair in that 29 right there. So here they come. Orson DeClore out front. With his teammate behind him. The run by the 13 of Colin Pichiani up 17 spots to 4th now, pushing Dragon on that outside line. And now Mateo Mitchell moving to make that third line as well, trying to get something going up there. Can they do it? I'm not completely sure. It's not really working. These trucks are very side drafty. Daniel Bondanello trying to get to his teammate to push. Keep that bottom line rolling so nobody can get in front of him. Top line starting to form a little bit more as Dragon's going to drop down. Leaving that 13 on the top line. He will take the lead. Now down to the bottom, Wyatt Blair will control the top line. The trucks will follow a schedule of the Cup and Public Series after this race, with some races being swapped out for other races, obviously, but Portland is the only one that will be mildly different. It will replace Watkins Glen week before the last week of the playoffs, and it will be Portland. So now Sean Connaughton leads this race in that 11. Jamie McKinney passing by. And there's a run from Mateo Mitchell, being pushed by Jordan Herring on the outside. Wyatt Miller on that third line up there. Aaron May's going to go up to the third line now in the 10. We haven't mentioned him at all this race. He's figured out his groove as... Whoa. It got really loose. A lot of movement. As Colin Petrigiani just wrecked. No caution yet, but we're going to take a look at what just happened. Here it is. Oh, he gets loose. And oh, what a hit to the wall. Hard hit for the 13. As that was unexpected. I'm surprised no caution came out for that. We're going to take a look more to see. We're going to take a look closer. See what exactly happened here. So 3 wide. Oh, the 1. Got into the 1. The 1 got in again, and he just lost it. Luckily not to blow over. But they did not throw the caution for that wreck. But a huge hit for that race truck. Now here comes down pit road. Wyatt Miller now is taking the lead as we go back to the pack with Aaron May pushing behind. Zane Cortinas at the top being pushed by his teammate in the 82. Sebastian Perez also behind in that 15. Cam Geethers just goes to the top line to try to make a move here. As Cortinas is going to go to the bottom. 17 to go. 1 car in the pits currently. Getting damage repaired. I think he's out now, if I'm not wrong. Let's take a look. Yes, he's back out on the track. He's missing the rear clip of the car, which is going to be an issue. As Sebastian Perez is going to take the lead. Missing the rear clip of the race truck, which should make your truck faster, but I don't know in iRacing if it does. Out of 4, Sebastian Perez leading right now. Derek Scladell getting a big run, but this is going to be a lap lead for Sebastian Perez in that 15 JBL truck. So now the rest of the field comes behind, and now they're pushing. Well, once this field fills up, you know what's next. It's ARCA. The ARCA series, which, I mean, I'd give that into the future, the way future. But for now, we're really looking at the truck series and the debut of the truck series and these guys who are trying to make their run to the Cup Series by moving through the ranks from the bottom to the top. And now here's a lap car that they are going to catch up to this lap. Teo Mitchell leads this one. But now 13 is a lap car in the way. Slowed down the entire field. And he's got damage. That may worsen it. Teo Mitchell's going to have to make a move. Cortinas out to the lead now. With pole sitter Daniel Bondinello on the outside in the 7. Trace McDowell on the inside. Ryan Wayne up here as well. He's 3 rows back. In the front now, 4 rows. As Daniel Bondinello will retake the lead. Super Speedway races have been very nice so far this season. Carson Kenny tried to get down to the bottom and almost got turned. The only way for that 13 to get his lap back is going to be judging the hopeful caution that will come out. And he took a hard lick into the wall, rear end first, and that's our first wreck of the season as well. But it didn't result in a caution. Caleb Gordon trying to move. Ryan Wayne stuck in the middle, and he's getting fizzled out as well as Jordan Herring in the 72. And there comes Donovan Kingdom in the 17. He is going to continue to push forward, try to push that middle line. TJ Moon out to the lead, and there they go! Wrecking behind. Robert Oppenheimer, the 80. No caution. I'm so confused on why they didn't throw it. That's gonna be a yellow.
The yellow flag is out.
And we're gonna go back and take a look at that. So huge stack up on the bottom line. Caused multiple cars to go around. Axel Benoit goes around, gets into Bruce Dudley's door. We're watching the 80 of Oppenheimer. He gets around as well. George Chiffis the third is around. And no caution was thrown, which I was very surprised, but it needed to be thrown. Small caution, no big damage on any of these race trucks, which means that they're in a great situation to come back on the racetrack. And with 12 to go, as you can see, Oppenheimer back on in the Horizon Hobbies truck. So no big damage, just a restart now. We are running into an issue. Well, we had a quick issue where TJ Moon went around the pace car while being the leader, which means that he's going to be a lap ahead of everybody and was immediately black flagged for a lap. For illegally gaining time. I am so confused on what just happened, but I think we've dealt with it. So we're going to take a quick break. Alright, we are 1 to green now. TJ Moon now in the back over here. None of these guys want to catch up to the pace car. So this is going to be a solid issue coming to the restart. But realistically, look at these two for the front. TJ Moon does have a penalty. And if I am right, he should be serving it. Which means that the 13 did get his lap back. But I do not know what just happened. Green flag back in the air. Cam Ethers versus Mateo Mitchell up front. Into turn 1. With 8 to go, Ryan Wayne's going to move high. Ryan Wayne uses the high line. Now being pushed by Mateo Mitchell. And now in front on the bottom line. Donovan Kim in that 17 also on the bottom. Let's just make sure. Oh, into the wall, hard. TJ Moon's going to come down and get the lap back. And Sean Connaughton's race is over. TJ Moon down pit road now to serve his 1 lap hold. And we're going to take a look at what happened to Connaughton. And then we're going to throw the caution. Because that was not a good wreck. At all. Here we go. Right here, watch the 11. Oh, just got into the 4. And straight into the wall. Huge wreck. Steering damaged and race over, unfortunately. TJ Moon's still in the pits. Gotta wait till his is over. He should necessarily be a lap down. Now he comes out of pits. It's 7 to go. Caution did not fly on its own. Caution is out.
Yellow flag is out.
Which means that there is a setting in the league that is giving issue. Now lap down. As Carson Kenny is your leader right now. The caution is for the 11. It's a late caution, but had to be the fix. Now we're back on track. But a huge crash for Sean Connaughton, and he's the first racer to be out of this race. He'll finish dead last. That was a huge hit. We're going to try to shorten this caution as much as possible. After their first full lap of pacing, it should work. But it seems like cautions won't automatically come out, which means that there's a setting inside the league that I forgot to do. I gotta go do it right after this race is over. So this is a cold start for the league, but still a good race as it stands, and we'll still have a winner no matter what. Now, who will win the first ever race. If I can go over every multiple race winner. Cup, Scruffy Dog was the first ever winner in the Cup Series. Publix AI was Josh Berry. Who will be the first winner in the GKR AI Racing Series Best Buy Truck Series? And we'll go 1 to green this time. So we're going to go green with 4 to go in this race. And we'll be right back. Pace car will pull off again, and we'll start with 4 to go in the inaugural race of this season, of this shortened season of the Truck Series. Green flag back in the air for the final time. All we know is that a yellow cannot end this race no matter what. And since I have it on manual cautions, if a wreck happens, where the race will stay entirely green. Shane Cortinas out to the lead right now. Pushed by the 17 of Donovan Kim. Bondanello behind him. On the bottom, Carson Kenny being pushed by Trace McDowell. Big push. Donovan Kim out to the lead, but the high line's going to be really good. Two by two. We're going to go to 3 to go. At the line. 3 to go. Orson pushing his teammate in the 7. The bottom line, 17 being pushed by Elliot Condra. The third line now being formed. Wyatt Blair pushing his teammate Aiden Schramm on that top line, trying to form something. Down the back straightaway. Daniel Bondanello pulls low. Here comes Warson. Aaron Mays moving around. This is the best shot they have it. They're 3 wide. Caleb Gordon's going to drop down. I think the middle line is partially cooked. The 7 almost wrecks in front of the entire field. 2 to go. Caleb Gordon is your leader. But that high line is chugging along. Into turn 1. No movement yet from that top line. But I think when Gordon gets clear, he's going to drop. He does. Here comes Aiden Schramm with Wyatt Blair behind him. Derek Skladell as well. Behind them pushing. Who's going to take the white flag? Wyatt Blair out to the lead. He's going to drop to the bottom. The middle line now, high line being formed. Can they make it in time? 2 down. 1 to go here from Daytona. Oppenheimer now leading the high line. Keep watching the high line. The high line's always, for some reason, really good here. And still, mistakes can be made. Down the back straightaway. Oppenheimer drops low. Bruce Dudley now in the lead. Can Bruce Dudley redeem himself for all the mistakes he made in Cup? Bruce Dudley off of turn 4. Does Cam Geethers and top line have a run in mind? To the checkered flag. Here they come. Bruce Dudley is going to get his revenge and win the inaugural Truck Series race at Daytona. Bruce Dudley's your Best Buy 150 winner. Bruce Dudley. He was ousted from his ride at Penske, forced to come down into the Truck Series to run for Squeege Racing. And with his old sponsor, his old number, he comes out and he wins the inaugural Truck Series race and locks himself into the truck playoffs. And he is guaranteed to make it in. What a win by Bruce Dudley, and we'll give you your final running order. In first is going to be Bruce Dudley in that 21, Ryan Oppenheimer in second, Cam Geethers in third, Orson DeClore in fourth, Derek Scodell in fifth, Wyatt Miller sixth, Wyatt Blair seventh, Daniel Bondanello eighth, Aiden Schramm ninth, Caleb Gordon 10th, Donovan Kim 11th, Mateo Mitchell 12th, Carson Kenny 13th, Trace McDowell 14th, Elliot Condra 15th, Sebastian Perez 16th, Aaron May 17th, Zayden Cortinas 18th. 19th is going to be Dragon. 20th, Ryan Wayne. 21st, Jordan Herring. 22nd, Jamie McKinney. 23rd, Justin Lee. 24th, Axel Benoit. 25th, George Kufias III. 26th, TJ Moon. 27th, Colin Petrogiani. 28th, Sean Connaughton. 9 laps down after that unfortunate wreck he had. But that will do it for the first race here in the Truck Series at Daytona. This is going to be a doubleheader today. 2 truck races. Next race will start the next week of this series. We thank you for watching this truck race and have a great day.